And we're back. I'm sending out a text working on a panel discussion. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If you would like to contact the show, it's 706-889-9700. If you would like to email the show, it is chief@fetchernews.com. Or you can also follow us on Twitter at Fetcher News, at FYNTV, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is FYNTV Fetcher News, and that way you'll get a notification anytime we're running a live video or we post a new video. I was all over the map there, but I have not talked, if you're new to the show, I've not really put too much time into the NFL and the kneeling down. And here's the thing, this is a segment we're going to put the NFL, we're going to put Muhammad Ali, we're going to put Colin Kaepernick together. We're going to put all this together. But I watch, or I look at all the pictures every Sunday. There's people out there now that are going to the NFL games and taking the pictures of the empty stadiums. And they take the empty seats, and we're going to get to so many other stories this morning, folks, that we have going on that are very detailed. But they take the pictures of the empty seats, and they're all over social media. But the thing is here's the reality. In these, this year, maybe next year will be different, but the NFL's already been paid for these seats, okay, for the most part. They're already paid. These billion-dollar stadiums, you buy the seats, okay? You buy the seats. The ones that are probably hurting is the StubHub. So let's say you've got the money to pay the big money for these seats season round long, and you have 2 or you have 4 of these seats. And you turn around, you want to go to a couple games. By owning the seats, if they get in the playoffs, you get first. You have your seats. If they get in the Super Bowl, you have first rights to your seats. You could turn them around for profit and sell them. If there's contests in the NFL, anywhere in the NFL, you could be put into a lottery to possibly get seats. So there's a lot comes with that. So these are most part already sold. The empty seats that you see, there's some they could care less right now. It is, I would say, if you look at it, it's people like your StubHub, that if you have seats, you dedicate certain games and seats to StubHub and they sell them. I would say those are the people, the retailers, the secondary market of tickets that is really, taking it on the chin in the NFL, or the person that owns the seats that can't sell them. Now, that being said, Colin Kaepernick, Man of the Year, Colin Kaepernick, put Colin's picture up. He goes up, and we got, and I let it go. I just let it go. I didn't get into it, but it really steamed me yesterday for good reason. I've always known who Muhammad Ali really is. Okay. And there's a period of time, I know he lit the Olympic torch in Atlanta, and we were all supposed to swoon and go, And there's a lot of white men and women, and a lot of white men that got killed in Vietnam. A lot of black, Asian, Latino, but a lot of black men, but a lot of white men got killed in Vietnam. And Colin Kaepernick in Sports Illustrated, he goes from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. And he goes to Muhammad Ali, and, people like ABC, the corrupt media, okay, that has melted our brains. It just has. I mean, they could take, let's go all the way back to Howard Cosell, speaking on sports. This is Howard Cosell, right? Monday Night Football. So him and Don Meredith, right? So Howard Cosell, these people for years, no matter what it is, they have melted our brains and turned around and said, well, that was okay, okay? What Cassius Clay did was okay. He's Muhammad Ali. So he stung like a butterfly and moved. He moved like a butterfly and stung like a bee, and he played rope-a-dope, all the stuff. My generation, all right? And then he's got Parkinson's, okay? He's got Parkinson's, and they did the scan on his brain from taking punches to the head, and he lights the Olympic torch, and we all swooned, and oh my God, Muhammad Ali, look what he's done, and then the world took notice, right? And then when he died, we were supposed to immortalize him. Is that what it is? But anyhow, lift him up on this pedestal of some god in the greatest athlete, one of the greatest athletes. And I have a hard time seeing it that way. I have a hard time seeing it that way. There's a lot. I'm going to say so many things that are controversial today. I'm going to say so many things today that you're going to just wonder where I'm coming from. But I mean, when I look at Muhammad Ali, there's a lot of Jane Fonda there, okay? Jane Fonda has tried, Hanoi Jane has tried, for how many years to circle around apologizing to the men and women in Vietnam, circling around and apologizing to our soldiers and our military, but never quite getting 100% there and wanting us to accept her, okay? Same thing with Muhammad Ali. The media had you and I accept him and his courage. So Sports Illustrated, ESPN, Sports Illustrated, they give out every year a Muhammad Ali legacy, okay? Accepts the Muhammad Ali, Colin Kaepernick accepts the Muhammad Ali Legacy Award from Beyonce. So let's play that award first that he got last night. Or when he got it, I guess. Let's play that award. Go with that video, Sam.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud and humbled to present the Muhammad Ali Legacy Award to Colin Kaepernick.
I accept this award knowing that the legacy of Muhammad Ali is that of a champion of the people and one who was affectionately known as the people's champ. I accept this award not for myself, but on behalf of the people, because if it were not for my love for the people, I would not have protested. And if it was not for the support from the people, I would not be on this stage today. With or without the NFL's platform, I will continue to work for the people because my platform is the people.
Okay, his platform is the people. With or without the NFL, he will continue to work for the people. Okay, the award is because Muhammad Ali was a champion of the people. People is why I protest. Here's the thing. He tried to get just a little bit of he took his fro up there, okay? I think his mother is white. Don't look into the damn camera or the TV and yell at me. I don't know. But I think his mom's white or something, right? And he's got his fro up there out to here. The next thing I'm looking for is Foxy Brown to come up on the stage. That's a Foxy Brown fro, bro. You ain't cutting that. That ain't working, okay? So he's got his GQ Man of the Year Foxy Brown fro going, and he's trying to pull off a little on the brother. I'm here for the peoples, okay? It's the peoples, man. The peoples is why Muhammad Ali was a champion of the peoples, man. Okay, so you got to know why this award is what it is and what the true protest that this Colin Kaepernick and what the NFL is falling under is exactly Muhammad Ali and is exactly what ABC Wild World of Sports with Howard Cosell ringside with Ali melted our brains with years ago that we bypassed. He doesn't like your ass. Play the Muhammad Ali clip.
Held his own against students who had a far better formal education than he.
I'm saying you talking about me about some draft, and all of you white boys are breaking your neck to get to Switzerland and Canada and London. I'm not going to help nobody get something my Negroes don't have. If I'm going to die, I'll die now, right here fighting you. if I'm gonna die, you my enemy. My enemies are white people, not Viet Congs or Chinese or Japanese. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me here at home.
Now, we swooned over this man lighting the Olympic torch in Atlanta. Why, we sang Kumbaya. We just said, what a moment in history and worldwide where the healing. I get so damn tired of the healing. Oh, we're healing as a nation. America will overcome. We're stronger than this. You know, he said, white people are my enemy. That's what he said. That's it. White people are my enemy. Period. Did he ever in the history of his career come back and apologize and say, white people are not my enemy? I want to apologize to all the people of the world, red and yellow, black and white. They are precious in God's sight. Did he? No. What you just heard is the true, the absolute true meaning of all these protests. They've done this for years. Absolutely for years, these protests. And I'm telling you now, hold on, I'm trying to find an article I'm looking for right here. This is the Atlantic article. In Muhammad Ali in Vietnam, he refused to be drafted to fight in a war transcended the boxing ring, which he dominated at great personal cost. See, at great personal cost. This is what Kaepernick thinks he is fighting for today. This is what he thinks. But here's the bottom line. Muhammad Ali was a multi-millionaire boxer that, hey, I'm going to guess, we're going to say 65% of his wealth came from white people that watch TV, white people that bought cable TV. I don't know. You're going to get so damn mad if you want. But he hated white people, but I'm going to go 65. I might go 80, 85%. But 65% of this man's success and wealth came from the white side of this country. I know you're mad at me, but I get so tired of this bull crap. Okay, I get tired of it. Call it like it is. Now you have these multimillionaires in the NFL. They don't like white people. Damn it, would you get it straight? They have called the owners of the NFL these billionaires that have made the money somehow, some way, and bought teams, and they send checks to their damn mailbox every, the 12th of the month. The guy can go like this and say, damn, this man keeps sending me $800,000. What's a brother to do? Right? Maybe he's a little Jewish, maybe he's a little white, whatever. But no, if the owner of the team says anything, oh man, you ain't gonna treat me like no damn slave. I didn't see Kute Kinte's ass getting a check out of the mailbox. And that's not who you are. You're getting $800,000 out of the mailbox. Shut your ass up and go to work. My God, now, so Muhammad Ali's stand against Vietnam War transcended not only the ring, which he had dominated as the undisputed heavyweight champ of the world, but also the realms of faith and politics. His biggest win came not in the ring, but in our courts. In his fight for his belief. Eric Holder, former U.S. Attorney General, said Saturday, so why the hell am I doing Muhammad Ali? We got a cake baker. He has religious reasons. Oh, no, this is different. No, wait a minute. There's some similarities. That's why I'm doing this morning, okay? You got Eric Holder, former top criminal in the Justice Department, okay, right before he handed the criminal keys over to Loretta Lynch. Holy smokes, this is crazy, this damn country. His biggest win came not in the ring, but in our courts. What do we have in our Supreme Courts right now? In his fight for his beliefs. We've got a man in the Supreme Court right now fighting for his beliefs. Watch what happens, folks. Eric Holder, former Attorney General, said Saturday, on March 9th, 1966, at the height of the war, Ali's draft status was reversed. Okay, his draft status was reversed. Okay, and to make him eligible to fight in Vietnam, leading him to say that as a black Muslim, he was a conscientious objector, okay, and would not enter the U.S. military. My conscience, Muhammad Ali said, my conscience won't let me go shoot my brother, okay, or some darker people, or some poor, hungry people in the mud for big, powerful America, he said at that time, and shoot them for what? They never called me blank. You know what I'm saying? They never called me blank. They never lynched me. They didn't put dogs on me. They didn't rob me of my nationality, rape and kill my mother and father. Shoot them for what? How can I shoot them poor people? Just take me to jail. A little more than a year later, April 28, 1967, Ali, then 25 years old, appeared in Houston for his scheduled induction to the U.S. military. All right, there's a lot of young men. I ate lunch with a lot of guys. I go to lunch with some older guys, older than me. Sorry, don't get upset, damn it. And they're Vietnam vets. And I know they're sitting there and they hurt some days. And I know I go to lunch with, I got friends, they're veterans, Vietnam vets, they're wounded warriors. And this this guy, bad guy, holy smokes, in 25 years old, he appeared in Houston for his scheduled induction in the U.S. military. He repeatedly refused to step forward, as his name was called, despite being warned by an officer that he was committing a felony offense that was punishable by 5 years in prison and a fine for $10,000. He refused. His refusal led Ali's arrest and eventually conviction. That he stayed out of prison while his case was appealed. All right, his license to box was suspended in New York. Okay, Cassius Clay. All right, the remarks and actions were even more controversial than the former Cassius Clay's conversion to Islam in 1964. All right. Now, before I go any further, you got to understand. Step forward. Stood there. Colin Kaepernick, take a knee. Step forward. Stood there. Colin Kaepernick took a knee. Step forward or you're going to be fined. Stood there. Fined. Felony charge. Stripped of his boxing license, could no longer compete. Colin Kaepernick took a knee. NFL owner said, to hell with you, we don't want you on our roster. And now he's some damn hero because he feels like he's been stripped. Let me tell you something. The Muhammad Ali Legacy Award went to the right guy last night, Colin Kaepernick. Because some of you are upset that Muhammad Ali, the great one, who floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee, and stood there with Howard Cosell in his damn toupee and said, I'm going to rope-a-dope, Howard. Howard, I'm going to do the rope-a-dope. I'm going to bring Frazier in there. I'm just going to let him pound on my head. And I'm just going to act like I don't know. And then I'm going to sting his ass like you ain't never had it stung, Howard. And Jose, yeah, they melted our brain. Okay? Yes, they did. So Colin Kaepernick, for you out there that are still in your la-la land, that Muhammad Ali, the great one, I'm sorry, I guess I don't see it this way, okay? Muhammad Ali, the great one that converted to Islam so he could use his beliefs. Now, we're going to talk about that when we come back, because guess what? Somebody else has some beliefs in the Supreme Court right now. Somebody else has some beliefs as their artist. Will an artist have to perform their craft for somebody they don't want to, right? The people out there that have Ali all the way up here on a pedestal are so upset with how they could give Colin Kaepernick the Muhammad Ali Legacy Award. But folks, I have to tell you, they got it right. Colin Kaepernick deserved that award because that's who he thinks he is. And that's what they keep melting our brain to make us think that this is okay. And he is protesting for the people. I'm your host, BKP. I'll be back right after these messages, and we'll go a little deeper into this subject.